and you were like,
Um,
what's your first memory of something like that?
Actually, I remember. I went to El Montessori de Tepoztlan, which is a school, Montessori system, and I did a play of Don Quixote, and I was Don Quixote, and I remember my parents really liked that, and people clapped and stuff like this.
How did that feel?
You know what, it felt good, but I was a kid, and I completely like let it go. Like, it was like, okay, it was nice, and actually never did a play again.
But you were acting, and
I was acting. I was Don Quixote.
Wow.
And yeah, I enjoyed the process, but I never got into theater.
You've never been on theater? Well, you're on the other side of the camera.
Yeah, because
so you're still in the theater.
Yes, in a way. Yeah.
Where do you think your desire to create films comes from?
Well, I try to see that. I try to discover where this need to express myself through film comes from. But I try to remember when I was little, I used to pick up my dad's old camera, and I used to make little videos for fun, and I would imagine worlds and pretend that I was climbing Mount Everest or something, and take the camera of my dad, and film the process.
And tell me something about the process. You have mentioned the word process a couple of times. You have a process when you're filming something or creating a story?
Yeah, so in film school, and this is, I think this is, you must learn how to do this, but they teach you how to organize everything. When you have a story, you have an idea, how to put it all together, and the production behind it, and it's what we were talking about earlier, the controlling. Like, as a filmmaker, most filmmakers like to control everything because they have a vision, and they want to materialize the vision, and for that you need to have everything checked under your control. Now, I've always struggled with this way of doing filmmaking because I've always enjoyed more working from intuition, whatever that may mean, through spontaneous flow. So I would pick up a camera and have a good eye to read the moment, the light, the situation, the feeling in the moment. And if I happen to have my camera on my backpack, I'm like, this is it. I will take it out, whoever I'm with, and in that moment, stuff comes through. But it's not planned. It's not necessarily me like organizing in my mind. It's just being a little bit sensitive and available in the moment to be like an instrument in that moment to capture moments of truth. As a filmmaker, I like to capture moments of beauty and truth, and those you cannot force. I tried to control it and like plan, have a shot list, and it doesn't work. I mean, it works, but
you work more from the editing, so your process is more heavily in the editing.
Yes, but no, like on the camera, being at the moment and sensitive enough to know, okay, something's happening here, and I'm gonna capture it. But whenever I try to plan and organize and, like you say, control the actors of whoever the subject, like, okay, you must do this and this, it completely kills the spontaneity and the naturalness of the actor, of myself, and the moment. So I like to not plan anything, take my camera with me whenever I know I'm going to places where potentially something could be shot there, and being at the disposal of that perfect moment. And whenever I feel it, I notice it, I'm like, okay, this is it. I'll take it, and I completely surrender. It's not even about me directing anything. I let because I like to capture dancing or nature, I let the nature, I let the people that I'm filming direct me. So for this film or any dance that I film, I would like to dance with the actor and not so much me telling him or her